Hello, beautiful consultants. Hope you're having a great day. As we move into June, I just wanted to share two really quick stories with you guys. I know some of you have never experienced a June in Mary Kay before, but it's really the most exciting time. It's like a Beyonce concert / the Super Bowl / the NBA playoffs all in one, and it's just a really, really fun, exciting time. So I have two stories. The first was when I was a consultant in Michelle's unit, and this June we were working to finish Prestige as a unit, and it was a super exciting time, and I had a wedding on June 30th, and I was like, dang it, because everybody was going to be at Michelle's house, like all rallying together, everybody working on their stuff. What happened was we all brought our box of profile cards, and we just went over there, and we called people all day, we sold stuff, and it was pretty amazing. So I was super bummed that I was going to be missing that. So I went there after muffins. I went to Michelle's house. I started making phone calls. I was up to like a $500 day, and then I left to go to the wedding. I sold 2 miracle sets while I was at the wedding because I was on my phone and reaching out to people and following up with people. Danced a little bit, came back. I was making phone calls. Like, it was a crazy time. Went back to Michelle's house at like 12. That was like 11:30 or something, I think. And we had already finished Prestige, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is insane. So we kept pushing and pushing, and it was just such a fun time. And I loved like the hustle and bustle of it all, and kind of running back and forth and going to a wedding and still making sales. And it was just so fun. We finished Prestige that year. We went above Prestige, which was awesome. And then last year, my first year as a sales director, we were working to finish Equinox by June 30th. So in May, we had 13,530 left to do to finish Equinox. And I made a video. I told my unit this was the goal that we were reaching for, and it's going to take all of us rallying together. And it was such a fun time. We buckled down. We made a plan. Everybody had their goals set, and it was just so fun. All month long, we pushed for it. Well, June 24th came, and we only had 5,226 wholesale in. And then June 29th came, and we only had 8,457 wholesale in, and we needed 13,500. So we just kept rallying and pushing, and all night long I was sitting at Michelle's house again and just making phone calls, on the phone with consultants and team members and the whole shebang. And by June 30th I think we finished at like 9 p.m., we had finished Equinox, and it was just such an amazing feeling. But I just want you guys to know that amazing things can happen in June if you just keep pushing and keep believing until that last minute of the last hour. It really can happen. So I hope you guys have a wonderful June. So excited to share these stories with you, and I hope that they give you some encouragement and belief that you also can have an amazing June. So thanks. Bye.
Hi, I'm Brittany, for those of you who don't know me, and I have been in Mary Kay for almost 5 years. I just wanted to come, not come live, but share a little bit about the year end and my experience in the past almost 5 years of my business. So I really didn't understand the importance of year end, and I didn't really get, the excitement or anything like that. The first year I was in the running to achieve Princess Court of Sales, so I didn't really even realize that until probably like the last month. And I really chased that down and completed it. I actually think I completed it early, like a couple days before the end of the month. And it was just like the best feeling ever, because I didn't even, I was brand new and I had no idea what that meant or anything like that, but just the excitement from my director, it was so exciting to be able to achieve. And I remember I was following my senior director, and she was chasing down, I forgot what she was chasing down, a car maybe, but I just remember checking in with her every couple hours or every hour and just say, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? And I remember I didn't go to her house for year end, and I regretted it. And ever since then I said I would never miss a year end, because it was just so exciting to watch other people chase their goals as well as your own. But just the excitement and being in the same room with people chasing their goals is I can't even explain it. It's just so insane. And over the past almost 5 years, you know, I've missed goals. I have missed car. I have missed my diamond ring multiple times. But it's just so amazing because when you get in a room together with other women chasing their goals, you feel that excitement and you get excited for them, and it makes you excited to chase something yourself. And it's just so amazing because the people that like literally come out of the woodwork, I think this was year 2 or 3, people were just messaging me that I never even really talked to that often. I mean, I had talked to them in my life, but they just wanted to help me because we were chasing something, and people want to be a part of it no matter what it is. So literally people are coming out of the woodwork and helping me finish my goal. And even if I didn't hit my goal, you know, people were asking, how close are you? How can I help? What can I do? And it was just so amazing and such a great feeling. So I always encourage everyone to just experience it once, because it is so amazing. And even if you are brand new and you have no idea what to expect or what a goal would be for you, but if you have if your director is chasing something and you want to help her in some way, just be in the same room as her, because she will feed off of your excitement and you will feed off of her excitement. I can't even tell you, some of my team members personally have really fed excitement to me and enthusiasm to me when I needed it most. When I was feeling down and feeling like this was an impossible goal, they energized me and they helped me push through to the end, or whatever that looked like. So I would encourage anyone to experience it, and just encourage your director, encourage your Mary Kay friends to just keep going and just keep pushing to their goal, because that's really what we all need. Is we need to be surrounded by excitement and enthusiasm and encouragement, and it's just an amazing experience. And I would always encourage everyone to at least experience once, because it's like an addiction almost. Once you experience it once, you don't want to miss it again. So that was just my little 2 cents. I hope that's helpful, and good luck to everyone for the last final push of our seminar year.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to record a message about chasing down some huge goals in June and what that's like to do. And I've had a lot of experience in this area, from chasing down our first Cadillac to chasing down unit clubs, and all the excitement that comes around chasing a goal, no matter how big or small it is. And so whatever goal you have set for June, chase it down. You can be in it to win it and go wholeheartedly and full force and chase that goal, and know that sometimes when we don't hit our goals, that on the other side of that, we're hitting those stars and just moving that deadline across a little bit. So chase down a goal. It is the funnest thing to do. Find a power partner, find a friend, and have some fun just chasing and being a part of all the excitement that comes in June. I know that my girls look so forward to a fabulous June and all the fun things that we get to do together as a group, but also chasing individually, and the sense of accomplishment that you feel from really putting all effort forward. So I just want to come here and let you guys know that whatever your goal is, you can chase it in June. Find someone to chase something down with and just have fun going after it. There is nothing like a good chase to the finish line, no matter if you cross that line tomorrow or June 30th or you cross that line December 30th. The chase is all the fun. So I look forward to chasing along with you guys in June, and find a goal and set it and chase it.
Hey friends, well, I wanted to share a quick June breakthrough story for me, and it happened many years ago, but it has served me over the past several years up until present day. And that was investing in myself and really breaking a belief barrier. I had never ordered above a certain amount per month. I had done the National Court of Sales, I had done Circle of Achievement, and I had never done Court of Sharing. So this year that I set my mind on doing a triple star, which is National Court of Sales, Sharing, and Circle of Achievement. And I knew to get back into my pink Cadillac, I needed to do the National Court of Sharing and to really boost my personal team. Well, June came that year, so I had the goal all year, was tracking everything, and June came that year, and I needed 5,000 wholesale to finish the National Court of Sales, and also to finish my Cadillac, and also to finish $500,000 and my triple star, all of it by one goal. And I was freaking out. I had never invested that much. You guys, 5,000 wholesale, 10,000 retail. What was I going to do with it? I was going to sell it. That was a huge belief barrier for me. Not only did I sell all of that product, but I have continued to do the National Court of Sales every single year. And every year I finish earlier and earlier. I have an amazing customer base. Where today can we put $1 of our money and turn it into 2+? You know, in Mary Kay, we can do that. So believe in yourself. You can do it. Throw your heart over the bar. Invest in yourself. I can't think of a better place to invest, but in you and in your business and in this consumable product. But 10,000 retail showed up on my door. I sold every dime of it and then some many years later. I love our Mary Kay, and I'm wishing you all the best as you break your own belief barriers. Ciao.
Okay, everybody, this is going to be my third or fourth attempt to record something really quick for you on video, and hopefully I can get it over to Kelsey. But it's all about finishing a unit goal and finishing a year strong and not giving up. First and foremost, every single individual in the unit makes a difference. Whether you order $10, whether you order $5,000, everything makes a difference, because when you cross the finish line, every penny that is ordered, you can't say, well, what was more important, the first $5 or the last $5? It's always a dollar that pushes you over the edge. But what I tell you about is absolutely making a conscious and active choice to not allow or entertain any thoughts of giving up on anything. And to always believe, and it's all a choice. Belief is a choice because it's based on how you choose to think. So if you choose to think a thought that's moving you away from belief, that'll create feeling, and then you lose belief. So I'm going to take you back several years. The first year our unit finished up Circle of Excellence. We had a big board, and we had everybody committed to what they were going to stretch to do, and what they were committed to do. And even with that, we still had a $5,000 shortage, and we needed to do $51,000 wholesale. And that particular year, we had already just pulled a $42,000 month, a $38,000 month. We had a lot of momentum, but we didn't have a lot of recruiting going on. And so what ended up, in which that makes a big difference. And so we were coming into June, and I just wouldn't entertain any thought other than we're going to do it, we're going to do it, we're going to do it. And every person in our unit believed we were going to do it. And on the 15th of the month, we didn't even have $10,000 in, and we had almost no new recruits. And it didn't move for 3 or 4 days. And we got stuck around 14 or 15,000 for another few days. We pretty much needed $28,000 wholesale to come in the last 7 days. And we had no real agreements. And everybody just agreed that there would be absolutely no talk of it. No talk of throwing in the towel. Everybody kept working, and we just kept working in faith. And I kept crunching numbers. And you know what? It just wasn't visible on paper, because guess what? In Mary Kay, 90% of what happens in June, there was no provable sign of it. No statistical sign, no nothing. Bottom line is, we needed about 26,000 that last week, and we needed 15,000 wholesale the last day. No inventory initial orders, all just people selling and putting in orders. And we had nothing on paper. We had no commitments that we didn't know about. As a matter of fact, we had things that fell apart. But every time something fell apart, we were like, whatever, someone else will come along. Well, we did it. It came in. We actually went over by $1,000. So what I want to tell you is, it's all a mindset. Everything's a mindset. I mean, you can have a mindset and then not have action. But if you are doing the work and you are just, what can I do today? What's going to move me towards the goal? Every day, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and the choices that you make, they are either moving you towards the goal or away from the goal. Even if the thing is you sell $50 today and you need a $10,000 goal, $50 is moving you towards the goal, No sales, moving you away from the goal. Talking to anybody that thinks negatively, including your brain, most of it's in our head, telling us negative things, you have to cancel those thoughts immediately. You have to replace them. If you want to be a finisher, you have to learn how to be a finisher. Most people don't know how to finish. And how you finish in Mary Kay is you refuse to entertain any thoughts to the contrary of the goal, and you choose on a daily basis to take some kind of step, even if it's just some tiny thing that you don't think is related, because once energy gets going and the balls are flying, things come out of nowhere. I had a woman show up in my garage by accident, went to the wrong door, and didn't know she was at my house. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, she spent $600 with me, or had an $800 party. She spent $400. It was like something like $1,200 in total. But she fell into my garage by accident, by mistake. And it just happens. I didn't have any makeup on. Like, that's all. You just keep working. And you don't ever give up until the last second, last minute, the last hour as you cross the finish line with your tongue hanging out. Period. And does that mean we always have a finish? Not always, but we do have a finish, always. But we don't always finish the exact goal. But it propels us forward further than ever had we not tried it all. So that's my recording. That's way too long. All right.
Hi friends, my name is Kelsey Welliver, and I am going to share my crazy June goal with you and crazy success story, which is the year that I first completed my diamond ring with corporate, which was June of 2017, I believe, and it was a crazy year. So with 1 week left, we only had 1 week left of the seminar year. My retail production for the seminar year was $28,502.90. So I was just shy of a little under 12,000 retail left that I had to complete. But when you do that much, I knew I was so close to completing that diamond. And trust me, I looked at myself multiple times in the mirror and I was like, girlfriend, how is this possible? I had $5,748.55 wholesale to go in a matter of a week. And I cannot believe that I sit here today and tell you that that was accomplished. The craziness that can happen at the end of June is absolutely insane. With your girlfriends all around you, all chasing big goals, having cars being completed, trips earned, diamond rings earned. It is the greatest feeling on the planet. So I know for a fact that if I can sell $11,497 in a matter of a week in retail, in a matter of a week, and have that money come in to complete my first diamond ring with corporate, I know that you can achieve any goal that you have in mind right now.
Hi guys, I'm Kelly, and I have been in Carrie's unit for 7 years. I wanted to come on because I was just realizing that we are really close to the end of the Mary Kay year, which is June 30th. And that's when that last month things really heat up and people are really trying to achieve their goals. I just wanted to share with you what I went through last year. Carrie called me, it was about a week before the end of the Mary Kay year. And she said, Kelly, do you know that you're only $6,000 away from your earning your diamond ring? And I said to her, because $6,000 can either seem like really a lot to accomplish, or it can seem like, yeah, I can do this. So my first reaction was I wanted to hang the phone up on her. She'll tell you that I probably said that to her. And I got really scared because big goals can make you scared. And that's okay, because that's usually what propels us to move forward. So after I got a hold of myself, I thought, you know what, maybe you can do this. So I sat and didn't move from my couch, I don't know for how long, and really worked that last year, and I ended up earning my diamond ring. And it was an amazing feeling, because there were a lot of times over the course of a couple of days that I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then I'd be like, yes, I can do this. I can do this. And just when I would think that I'm done, somebody else would come through with an order. My customers loved helping me. I put out there like how many orders I needed of, I don't know if it was like $50 or something to earn the ring. And they were all into it. Like, they were cheering me on and they were so happy. And, you know, they couldn't wait to see what, where I was going with it. So I was successful. I met that goal and I was really happy I did. This is the ring, as you can see, that I picked up last year at seminar. So what I want to tell you is that sometimes our goals seem unreachable, and sometimes it might seem like it's easy to just say, no, not going to do that. but there's such a sense of satisfaction when you push yourself through, and don't let that fear freeze you, because sometimes that's what happens to me, is I'll allow that fear to freeze me, and you have to work through that. And when you work through that and you achieve that goal, there's nothing more rewarding than knowing that you were able to persevere and do that. So hopefully you guys are setting yourselves some sights on some goals for the end of the year and are working for those or toward those. So I'm here cheering all of you on. I am very close to finishing my ring already. Actually, I'm getting the diamond bracelet this year. And I'm closer than I ever was, but I'm still working. And if you guys need any help or suggestions or want to reach out, I'd be glad to help you out. But I'm cheering everybody on.
Hey there. Okay, I'm coming to you with my year-end push story. So 2014, I was wrapping up on my very first years as a sales director. I was working on, I think it was Fabulous 50s, or maybe actually might have been Honor Society, probably Honor Society, my first year. And that day, the last day of the month, I needed 6 more unit members because be non-T, 50 non-Ts. And I worked, and I found customers that would sign, and I found some old consultants that wanted to re-sign. It was really, really fun. And it came down to like 3 more people at 10 o'clock, and I got someone to sign, and then I needed 2. And so I had a consultant who had their aunt who was very interested in signing. And she kind of wanted more personal use. At that point, I was like, okay, fine. And but she wasn't getting back to us, and now it's getting really late, like almost 1 o'clock. And then I had a personal I'd been talking to all day, a customer who was really intrigued too, but then like she wasn't sending back the Evite to join. And I'm like losing my mind. But I kept working until I couldn't work anymore. InTouch got really weird and slow at the end of the month, and I just was like, I'm gonna do all that I can, because at the end of the day, this could come together and I'll be grateful I did. And if I don't, oh well, I finished strong. Well, I went to bed, and the next morning I woke up to the message from the consultant that her aunt had filled out her agreement and she was ready to go. And my consultant, or my personal, texted me and said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I totally fell asleep. I'm gonna send the email back right now, and I'll sign up to be the consultant. And I'm like, that's awesome, starting the new year with 2 new people, but I still missed my deadline. So then like an hour later, we got notified that Mary Kay ended up having a serious glitch with InTouch, and they were actually going to extend year end by 24 hours. So because I worked until the last second, because I didn't give up, and because I worked with the mindset that anything was possible and I'm gonna set myself up for the new year, I ended up finishing Honor Society, and those people that recruited that day were part of our big Cadillac win the following year. Those people led to people that brought in people like Amanda Connolly and people that really became game changers in my unit still to this day. So lesson is, don't give up. You work like the next miracle is around the corner, and what you do at this year end will set you up for a powerful new year, no matter where you finish. So hope that inspires you.